What's up, guys? It is DK hanging out with KD. See the little reversal there? And we are rocking out for Mindset Monday. If you guys are obviously watching this, you're over on the YouTube channel, so go ahead and make sure you smash that subscribe button. Also, like this video and drop a comment. Let us know, hashtag replay, that you guys are checking this out. We're going to stream live into the Facebook group, so hang tight. We're going to jump in, and we got some nice, juicy, fun awesomeness for you guys. So give us a minute. We're going to stream live and have some fun. All right, let me see. I'm going to grab all this good fun stuff here. Boom, 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 boom. Copy. A lot of copying and pasting going on. Where'd I go? I'm over here. Here we are. Timeline. Group. There. Yep. All right. And we should be live any second here now. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Let's see. See the stream live? Yep. There it is. Wait to pull it up in the old Facebook group here. See the live yet on your end, Catherine? Oh,
I
yep.
see it says we're streaming live into Facebook.
Yep.
I don't
see
any comments, of course, I guess because it opens on your side, but
yeah, well, I usually just pull it up on my phone or pull it up on another tab. But yep, I got it here, so we're good. So let me go ahead and send the push notification out. Boom, there we go. And everyone should have the app notification in just a second there. And I'm also going to do the old everyone tag. Hey, everyone, join. Oops.
yes. Awesome.
Join us live now. All right, there we go. And I got the push, so we're good there. Rock and roll. Awesome. Good stuff. In case you guys are blind or have something in your eyes, I am joined by my special guest today, none other than the infamous DK over here, having some fun with the initial thing. I don't know what's going on there, but either way,
all of us.
Catherine, thanks for hanging out today, and thanks for taking time out of your day to come chill with the awesome people of the Funnel team. What's got you fired up and excited right now for Jifu and the Funnel team?
Honestly, the momentum. I am just super excited for everything that's going on right now. Jifu is rolling out so many new things. And of course, all of our trainings have been on fire. I mean, you cannot tune in with us and not say that you're getting value like every single day or learning something.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people seem to be very, very excited for what we just rolled out last week, which is the Faceless Content. I've been watching a lot of you guys. I've been watching a lot of your reels, and it seems like your engagement is increasing. Your views are increasing with some of this Faceless Content. Guys, do me a favor, drop some feedback or drop some, if you guys are seeing engagement or you guys like the Faceless Content, do me a favor, comment the word faceless down below if you guys are using that. If you guys have seen an increase in engagement or spike in views or whatever it is, drop some feedback down below. Now, obviously, kind of blanket statement here, guys, like just because you get out there and you use one video doesn't mean you're going to go viral and get 1 million views. It obviously takes consistency. It takes you guys building your channel. It takes you guys doing those day-to-day things that's going to continue to build your brand and build your channel over time. And then obviously with that will come more views and more engagement. And that's something that for those of you guys that are not participating in the 90-day game plan or the 90-day challenge that we have going on right now on our team, I would strongly suggest that you guys do so, because I go live every single Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Over on my channel, and we do nothing but drop as much accountability and value as possible. And one of the things that we've been talking about is how do you get out there? How do you build your brand? How do you get more people seeing your content? How do you build your niche and surround yourself with more people like you that are business hungry, that are money motivated, that sort of thing. So we get into all that. So as you're in your team training site, guys, or on your app, make sure you go down, you check out the 90-day game plan, get in there, get on the Zoom. You guys can invite leads to this, by the way. You guys can 100% invite leads to this if they want to see what you do and how you do it and all that good stuff. And then teamed up with that, Kirsty is also doing a 90-day mindset challenge. And these two work, the actions that you're taking and working on your mindset work hand in hand. And as a matter of fact, Catherine, that's something that we're going to be talking a little bit about tomorrow, is kind of a little bit of mindset, a little bit of planning, a little bit of navigating and negotiating how you're going to work your business. For you, how important is it to focus on all those things and make sure that there's balance there?
Incredibly important. I mean, if you don't have that balance, I mean, how are you going to be consistent? How are you going to be productive? You're
Mm-hmm.
just going by the wind. I mean, like we talk about, you're going to have those willy-nilly results if you're not showing up consistently, if you're not, having the balance that your business needs to reach those goals that you have set out for yourself. You can hear my daughter.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's
it's all
so,
good. Sounds like
I
she's
mean,
having fun.
oh yeah, always. And like I said, I'm full time with her. Guys, she does not go to school right now. We will be starting school in the fall, which yay, super excited. I'm gonna have more time to do these lives like this in the daytime, which I'm
Mm-hmm.
super stoked about. But I never use her as an excuse. I work around her schedule, my schedule, and we do the day-to-day activities, even if it's me staying up late. Uh, Again, planning is everything. So I'm super excited for Teachable Tuesday tomorrow and dropping some major value for you guys.
And I'm gonna drop the Teachable Tuesday link in there down in the chat, guys. Make sure that you guys go get registered for that. If you have not, do me a favor right now. I'll wait right here. Go ahead, click over to that link, go get registered, and come back and comment the word registered once you guys do so, because plain and simple, we're going to be dropping some massive, massive bombs. And we're going to be taking this. It was actually, believe it or not, what led us to tomorrow's Teachable Tuesday training is feedback that we're literally getting from you guys as we're going through this 90-day game plan, and we're basically building up that next massive wave of momentum on our team. There's a lot of feedback out there. Some of you guys, when we're talking about accountability, talking about doing those day-to-day things like, going to do your short form videos, going to do a YouTube video, going to do, whether it be a reach out or posting on Facebook or whatever it is, a lot of times there's, some of you guys are doing all of it and some of you guys are doing some of it. And, the ones that are doing some of it are saying, oh, I didn't have enough time, or life got in the way, or this, that, or whatever. So when we go live tomorrow for Teachable Tuesday, guys, we're going to roll out some things that will hopefully help you with that, because plain and simple, Catherine's got her schedule, Kirsty's got her schedule, Bill's got his schedule, I got my schedule, and sometimes, we all got to balance jobs and work and everything else, and we still got to try to build our business on top of that. So we're going to try to roll some things out for you guys that are going to help you figure out how to navigate, like when to work your business, when is the right time to get things done for you, so that way you could crush out as much as possible. Because on that note, Cindy just dropped a bomb. Thank you guys for all the registered comments in there. Awesome. Cindy just dropped a comment, and it's so true. What you lack in experience, you can make up for in numbers, right? So especially for those of you guys that are new, you know, it's easy to be like, oh, I don't know how, I don't know what I'm doing, and come up with those excuses. But when you get out there and you just go to work and you just start putting out content, and putting out content over time, like you just put out so much content that what you lack in skill, you're going to make up for with the amount of content that you're putting out there. So, Catherine, do you agree with that statement that it's just about getting out there and going and just doing the work?
Absolutely. When I first got started, I always remind you guys because it's proof in the pudding, right? Working a full-time job, I was a new mom, and I was getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning for work, getting off around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, straight mom, straight cooking, like bedtime. It was the whole shenanigans, it was all
Mm-hmm.
going on. And I devoted my whatever time that I could to my business. For me personally, I wasn't trying to do the bare minimum. I'm like, what is the maximum that I could do every single day? I literally would post like 5 videos a day because I knew I wasn't the most experienced. But if I put out more, well, that's more chances that I am able to get seen. And
Yep.
I think that's what really skyrocketed my business for me, and why I was able to quit my job so fast was because I did more than the average person was willing to do.
Yep.
Most people want to know, well, what's the least, what's the minimum I have to do? I'm like, that's all you're willing to do?
Yep.
You guys really have to be willing and ready and eager to build it, especially if it's like, oh my God, I need to quit my job by the end of this year. Well, you better get to work.
Yep. Yeah, it's we got to get away from lottery ticket mentality of like, what's the bare minimum that I can do and still get the maximum result, you know?
Yeah.
And that's not how life works, guys. That's just not how it works. Like, you know, what we're doing right now with the 90-day, it's called a 90-day massive action game plan. It's not a, and I said this from day one, and I continue to say this almost every time I go live. It's not a 90-day let me dip my toes in the water game plan. It's not a 90-day let me half-ass it. It's not a 90-day, you know, let me do the bare minimum and make $1 million. Like, no, it's a massive action game plan. Take someone like Kirsty right now. She came on with us live last week on Friday. And, you know, I'm telling you guys to do 3 to 5 short form videos a day. She's doing 10 short form videos a day. 10. She is pushing herself as hard as she possibly can, on top of doing 1 YouTube video a day, on top of doing Teachable Tuesday, Mindset Monday, helping out with Focus Friday occasionally, all those other things. And oh yeah, she's also doing the Mindset Mastery on top of all that. Like,
Goes
that's what
live
it
on
means
her
to
Facebook.
that's what it means to push yourself. But guess what? Who is the #1 recruiter in the company right now? Is it a surprise that it's Kirsty? No, because she's pushing herself harder than she ever has. That's so it's like it's not a surprise, guys, that like that's when people get results, when you push yourself. So, you know, if you want to sit here and I tell you guys this when I go live with the game plan all the time, like, how long do you want to let your excuses define you? Like, how long? Give yourself a number, give yourself a time frame. Do you want it to be a week, a couple of days, a month, the rest of your life? How long are you going to let your excuses continue to define you? Or you could find a way to do the work. You could find a way to go create those numbers that are going to get you the views, that are going to get you the leads and sales. So that's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow night. And we're going to be diving into that. And I'm sure that is going to help you guys out a lot. And for those of you guys that are coming up with those excuses of, you know, time, motivation, whatever it is, hopefully that will help, because at the end of the day, like, when you treat this like a job, just like you show up for your job, just like Catherine, you every single day when you were working, you showed up for your job, you went there, you did the work, but you still also went out and built your business. You showed up for your business. You showed up, you set time aside to put the work in. So maybe just real quick before we wrap up, like, how did you mentally, how did you aim to balance that, saying, hey, I know I got to work my job, I know I have my daughter, but I know I got to schedule time for this so I could get this done to get me out of my job?
Honestly, I mean, for me, I felt like it was, for me, I felt like it was simple. I wanted it so bad. I
Yep.
wanted it so bad. I was so uncomfortable. And I think a lot of people who are like, like it's not urgent enough, you know, you'll take less action. For me, I was so uncomfortable. I was dealing with so much anxiety. I was crying at work every single day. And for me, I did what I could. I did not focus on what I could not do. Okay. Because focusing on what I couldn't do wasn't helping me at all. Like
Mm-hmm.
at all. So I'm like, okay, what can I do? I'm going to work in the morning. I had about an hour of free time before I had to start helping my individuals get ready for their day programs. I made sure that hour I was researching, doing whatever I could, because in the beginning I really didn't know. I did not have all of these free tools that you guys have like at your fingertips. It is like we expedited the process like really quick for you guys. I had to
Preach.
go and
Preach.
search and search people. Like there's already the blueprints out there, right? So I just would search like, you know, our niche, right? Or make
Mm-hmm.
money online 2022, whatever the case may be. And then I would go duplicate people's videos in my own way with my own story. And every day I just got a little bit better. It got a little bit easier and it got a little more exciting. Oh my God, I made my first lead. The whole process for me was like, I don't know, a no brainer. I was willing to put in the work because I had that fire
Mm-hmm.
and I created this space just with what I could. I didn't focus on what I couldn't do. And that's, I guess, really what it comes down to is stop saying, like, oh my God, I got all this stuff going on. What can you do?
Yep.
What can and not what are you willing to do? I was willing to do it all. I would go live on TikTok and be folding laundry. I had the most high anxiety. I'd be folding laundry and I was like talking to people, and I don't even know what I'm doing, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I just kept sharing my story.
Yep.
And it was so impactful to other people because they're like, oh my God, you're going to do what? Again, it's all about the effort that you're willing to put into your business is what you're going to be getting out of it. So, I just created, the balance that I could with what I had. I didn't have a lot of time, but if it was like, okay, before my daughter goes to bed, after she goes to bed, before I get home from work, I would literally sit in my car for like a good, 10, 15 minutes. Okay, what could I do? Let me post this video real quick before I walk inside so my attention is to my daughter. It does not take a lot of time, especially with the grab and go content. There is so many different ways that you guys can shape and form your short form videos so that the process is actually, I'm going to say, microwave. It's already there provided for you. You just got to go and do it. So I hope that
100%.
that's
100%. A lot of mic drop moments in there. And also too, like, and this is what we're going to break down tomorrow night too, guys, is, when you're out there planning and working your business, if we say, a lot of times we'll say you can do this in about an hour or two a day, right? That's one of our catchphrases that we use, and we've been using it for years in our videos. You can do this in about an hour a day, an hour or two a day, right? And a lot of people think like, I got to do an hour all at once, or I got to do 2 hours all at once, like in one straight shot. Like if I work a full-time job and then I got to feed my kids and I got to do this and soccer practice and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I don't have 2 hours back to back. Cool. Do 15 minutes here, do 15 minutes on your lunch break, do 15 minutes here, like add it up throughout the day and break it up. And some days, sure, some of you guys might not have a minute in one day, but the next day you might have an hour or 2 hours or 5 hours, who knows? And you break it up and you manage it on what works for you, because your schedule is not my schedule and my schedule is not your schedule or Catherine's or anybody else's. So you got to figure out when you're going to work your business and how you're going to work your business. But the most important part here is to work your business.
Yeah, and I
Figure it
think
out. So
pre-planning, like if you know that you have something going on, if you know your week is going to be chaotic, but you have free time the weekend prior, well, you might want to do as much as you can so that way it is seamless for you that coming week. When I have things going on, I make sure I just already have at least some type of content already created. So that way it's more just like posting and not so much on the technical side of either editing or actually recording. I batch record, or if it's like I'm going somewhere, me and my daughter are doing something, I just record. I record everything I do. My phone is like, dude, you have no storage. No storage. So just pre-plan because life happens.
yep.
But we're going to be getting into the meat and potatoes of that tomorrow.
100%. 100%.
Tuesday.
So make sure you guys are registered. I dropped the link one more time and getting in there. So we'll go over all that tomorrow. Make sure you guys are there. And I'm 100% sure that we will be dropping some extra bombs and extra knowledge on top of that. We'll be answering your questions and making sure that we got you guys covered. But make sure you guys go ahead and get registered, teachabletuesday.com. We will see you guys live tomorrow night. Catherine, thank you so much for hanging out with us here today and dropping bombs as usual. And plain and simple, guys. We'll see you guys live tomorrow. Any last words, Catherine?
Nope. Go be productive. Happy
That's
Monday,
it.
everybody.
Go do the work.
Bye.
All right, guys. Catch you guys later.